But you know, this is a good story because it talks about succumbing to public pressure. It talks about sort of no matter who you are, there might be some way that you want to look cooler, feel cooler, whatever. And men also go under that. And the reason I'm framing it in this way is because I'm calling him a dang liar. So, okay, people might come for me, but Willy Paul, who people know and love, whether you think he's amazing or notorious or whatever, he is a known name in media. And he actually made a Facebook post about a gun saying something about he loves toys. Yeah. And then a video like 1 week later surfaced of him allegedly having an argument over a parking space with a stranger, threatening that, you know, do you want me to pull out my gun, screaming at him, people begging him, no, no. But I, with my super sleuth technology, that literally anyone can do. This is a gun called an SR-22, right? And you can reverse image search it. And that's one of the first images that will pop up on Google. So really all Willy Paul did was, I'm hypothesizing, hype himself up, found an image from a Google search, probably like the first page of it, posted this gun, hyped himself up a little bit, and then posted this video in which all of you now, oh my God, he has a gun. In reality, it was probably just a publicity stunt, and it's just sad that he felt that he needed to do this, and let's see the video because it's a pretty intense one. What do you do when you want a video to seem real? You film it on a phone because it's, you know, first person on a phone. What do? You say, don't record me, because you want the person to think, oh, he's a stranger recording me. This guy went through, unfortunately, a mediocre, but all the stops of trying to make this seem real. But I'm going to call him out on it. There's no way this was real. And also, this is a pretty expensive piece of machinery, as someone who's been around guns, for anyone to buy in this country, let alone have the permits for it. So I'm just saying, I think it's all hype. What do you guys think?
I know. I mean, wasn't he a gospel artist? Like at one point, like 2 days ago. Like, I think it's just crazy. Like, honestly, now I see it's probably a hoax. It's probably whatever. But guess what? Willy Pose might just be coming out with a new song next week. Who knows? He already got a new song.
Probably got another one.
Now he just wants the hype. He just wants the hype of it all. Yeah, address it.
Let me tell you.
Tell us your
first
favorite
things first,
song.
I think I've talked about Willy Paul enough to say that I don't have a problem with him moving from gospel to secular, live your life and do whatever you want to do. But now we are at such a point where everything is actually about hype. And you know, people say everything's about hype, but no. Literally now, everything he does is about hype. I can't even tell. There is nothing that I see on his page or hear about him that I can take seriously. And I get that you want to stay relevant, but I feel like there's so many ways with the talent that he has to stay relevant. Number one, as soon as I saw the video, I was like, this is a joke. Reason being, how is someone recording you like this and you're literally someone with a gun?
And you're like, no.
Yeah, that's not real. And if the person goes to report you, we have video evidence.
Yes.
So there's no way he was doing that. Number two, when I saw the picture, I was just like, another lie. And third, if you have not heard his new song, I'm actually not even allowed to say the title on TV. He put out a new song, I believe it was yesterday, that is so far out for hype. It's ridiculous. So everything he's doing, as far as I can see, is about hype. Maybe money is that serious, maybe fame is that serious, but sooner or later you're gonna lose authenticity to the point of there's nothing, you won't have any credibility. If a charity wants you to go and say something, is this all for hype? You know, everything will seem like he has a negative motive behind it. I'm so down with Willy Paul.
Can I ask you guys something? And like, this is gonna come out mean because I'm kind of mean, but like, do you at this point think Willy Paul has a personality? I kind of feel like he's just like in it for the hype, can't think of anything creative to do. Like at this point, I'm genuinely trying to think of, okay, so what do I think Willy Paul's gonna be like if I ever met him? Because I really just think he's going to be looking for the tabloids, looking for the next story. It's like, okay, so what like merit and like meat do you have to who you're supposed to be?
I don't even think it's like a personality thing. I'm sure he has got a personality. For me, it's just like, who's advising you? You know, like when you see somebody, like I always say this, when I see a man who I know is married, has left his house, his shirt is not ironed, his clothes are, I'm always like, who do you live with? Who's your wife? It's like the people who are around you are the people who we assume are your check and balances as far as some of the decisions you make. Who's advising you that the only way you can stay relevant is not even on your pure talent, it's not about like, you know, selling out shows and things like that, it's just about hype. Who is advising you? That's my
It's also hype that's dangerous. Sorry to check in, it's hype that's dangerous at this point. because he's promoting guns. But what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say just that. Like he has to have a manager. At this point in time, he must have a manager.
He's big enough.
And he definitely is.
Yeah.
And so, but I'm not gonna lie, like in this industry is really crazy, especially in Kenya, because like they think all publicity is good publicity. And no, that's not necessarily the case. Like even with the whole gun scenario thing, like now you're not gonna get like big names, like, you know, like big advertisements, big, like people aren't gonna come looking for you.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, no, we don't support gun violence. Like, no.
People
That's a
are
good
dying
point.
out in these streets, and you're posting a gun that's not even yours, that you probably
Exactly.
don't even know how to use, and you're calling it a toy.
Yeah.
Like kids who look, because you're right, Willy Paul has a crazy following. No matter what, there are kids who are now going out there doing the same thing I did, figuring out what gun you have, and they're gonna try and get it. And it's
Yes.
just sad that you even call it a toy. It's pathetic, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
I just feel super hype about it. What can I say? But you guys, at me, at the show, do whatever. The hashtag is Ebru Let's Talk, and the text tone is 40920. Do you think I'm in the wrong and he's absolutely cool going for the hype? Or do you think maybe he's kind of doing too much?